Hello. This is going to be most likely the shortest headphone review that I've ever done. Um, my last headphones that you saw the unboxing was probably one of the longest unboxings because these Grado Heritage Series GH2s are, quite something to look at with the Cocobolo wood. They're just, stunning. But I will read to you, so I'll move you with me real quick, so bear with me here. I'll read to you what I wrote, get a steady surface here, on their site. They haven't posted this review yet, so we'll see, but I'll read it verbatim. My Grado GH2 review. Firstly, these sound as good as their price point would suggest that they should. They're not cheap, so they do sound the part. I wrote this on here to give some background, which is the truth. You can find my songs if you search on SoundCloud Deviant. Anyway, I used to produce music via Propellerheads Reason version 4 and Reason version 5. I would have definitely used these to give a last listen or two to the master of the track that I had just finished. I cannot bear them being on my head for more than 40 minutes because of the material used for the ear cups. It reminds me of the porous-style foam used in the 90s, and honestly probably the 80s. What I have found is that the foam will compress and flatten against your ear. This is likely exacerbated by your body's warmth, softening, quote unquote, them as well. And I've said this about many other headphones, especially on ear. But I also wear glasses, so within 30 minutes or so, the foam compresses to a point where the wood is pressing on the top of my ear, pinching it against the temple piece of my eyeglasses. Thus, I had to take 3 stars away, 3 out of 5, for the fact that after my testing period, which is very soon, these will not be back on my head. This is what I'm talking about. So this is the foam, and if you pull up on the foam, I'm trying to do so you can see the wood. See the wood right there? Now, the reason for that is that the ear cup comes right off, and there's a little groove where the padding kind of situates itself. So now it's that easy. So this is actually the inside. This is the outside. This is the inside. So as per my review that I just read to you, put these back on. When they go on, you can see that the wood is right there. It's flush with the driver, flush with I suppose that would be the driver, or the facade of the headphone where the driver sits behind. Again, this is the back. The back actually has a deeper cut than what sits against your ear. So, as I said, see how much that compresses? Yeah. So it compresses all the way onto the flat facade of the interior of the ear cup. So when they're on my head for any extended period of time, you can see, hopefully with the light here, that it presses, just like I said in the review, the top of my ear. I can feel the top of my ear pressing into the temple piece of my eyeglasses. If I didn't wear eyeglasses, would they be more comfortable? Maybe. But I don't know. For a set of headphones that cost $650, I would really, although they as far as I know, they claim that this, what they use for the foam, adds to the sound quality. Now again, as I wrote in the review, the sound quality matches the price point. And I don't have any other Prestige series, and the only other open back that I have are, what are these, the 958 SEs from Sennheiser. Now these have a huge ear cup, and they're velour. So these I can wear for hours without any of the issues. But the Grados have a wider soundstage, and they actually have a warmer midtone and a much warmer bass and overall than the Sennheisers, which they should. Again, going back to the price, these things should sound really good. I mean, these aren't the ones that are over $1,000, and I can only imagine what those sound like, but these do not need a DAC to power them. You can put them right off your phone. But if you have a case on your phone, even one as small as this is just a whatever. You see how deep that is? It's not that deep, but it's also not a very good cutout. So you're gonna have to get yourself a little short adapter. This is it was like what, four inches, and there's the maker. I think it was maybe $4 or $5 on Amazon. So it's just a 3.5 to a 3.5, 3.5 male to a 3.5 female. So you get it. So that way, this will fit into any cover, just like any other set of headphones that are $300 or less. So that's it. Like I said, I read you my review. It is what it is. They are not comfortable because of the foam that they use. If you don't wear glasses, maybe you don't have to worry about that. But it pushes, or if you have small ears, maybe. But it pushes right against right here. Pushes my ear right into my glasses. So these, and it's a shame too, because even though you're not going to really wear these out and about, because they are open back, and even on the video under this light, the beauty of the wood doesn't come through. These are really beautiful to look at. As with my unboxing, when I actually flipped open the flap, and I totally lost my train of thought, and it was visually stunning. They are visually stunning. But as far as comfort goes, I don't care how good they look. If you're not, whoops, I dropped them. If you're not, and lastly, I will say, without the cord, if you take the cord out of it, these are so light. I don't know exactly what the ounce is or what the percentage of it. I have no idea how exactly what the weight is, but they are light as a feather because they're using wood, and I guess because they're using 1990s foam here. So I don't know if anybody is into headphones and you are looking to spend some dough. These sound great, but I can't give them the old Jay's Golf Approved because of that foam. They're not going to be on my head. I broke them in, tested them for about 10 days. If you look at the dates on the video, it's been about 10 or 11 days. I've let them burn in. I've played tracks when they were on my head, when they were just sitting next to me on the desk, because they're open back, so they're speakers. So I could hear whatever I was listening to with the break-in period. So they sound awesome, they're just not comfortable. Sorry. So, catch you next one. And I'll be back, I guess, in my usual venue. Not here.